The two criminals were on their way to prison when they inadvertently touched one of the screws on the car. Jack immediately had an idea. He quickly pulled a coin out of his pocket and began to turn it fast against the slot of the screw. Meanwhile, Paul watched nervously for the guard driving ahead of him. Just at the moment when the guard turned his head, the two men immediately lay down on the carriage, perfectly avoiding the prison guard's line of sight. With the two men working together, the screws were unscrewed, and they removed the screws on the other side, then unlocked the chains. With a simultaneous effort, the two men succeeded in opening the back of the baffle, unobserved by the warder in front of them. Seeing their moment, the man and his companions slammed their feet into the driver's seat, and the compartment instantly loosened and slid backwards at a rapid pace. A look of horror came over Paul's face as he watched the backward ground, but in order to escape, Jack stomped down. The two finally managed to get out of the prison guard's control after sliding for some distance. Knowing they couldn't stay here, they had to carry the hundreds of pounds of wagons as they trudged through the desert. However, the heavy carriage kept consuming their strength, and as they climbed the slope, they ran out of energy and slid down from the height with the carriage. Fortunately, the two landed safely and accidentally found a broken airplane. Jack uses the parts, combined with the strong desert winds, to transform it into a land wheeler. With control over the direction, they can escape this barren desert. Soon the police chief arrives and gives chase in a helicopter gunship. The two hid in a hole in the ground, and just as they entered the underground, they realized that it was an arsenal left over from the war. With these weapons, the two men were no longer afraid of their pursuers. They quickly pushed the long-dusted cannon to the hole. The men pulled the rope tight and waited until the helicopter reached the moment of range. They decisively opened fire.